Hey everybody, Scott Lear here at B Chord. We are hanging out with Taylor and Cali, and we figured what we would do tonight is we don't get a chance to be with many married couples who are in the music industry. Taylor more on the songwriting side of things, a little bit into the singing portion of it, and Callie more on the makeup / stepping outside of that a little bit on the fashion side and things too. So figure we start with, let's ask a couple married questions, right? I'm not going to try to start an argument. We'll try to keep it good, right? So first, tell us a little bit about how you guys met and how it all came about. Who wants to go first? I know, it's like...
I'll chime in when I need to correct him, you know?
So the maid of honor in our wedding, her name's Ashley, who was the maid of honor in our wedding, was dating a fraternity brother of mine at the time when I was in college. And so Ashley just happened to bring her best friend Callie to one of our fraternity parties, and basically from the moment I saw her, I knew that I had to have her, and the rest was history. That's just exactly how it happened.
And that is,
he got the story right?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
I went up to her and introduced myself, and
you asked somebody. You said, "Who is that?"
Yeah,
right?
I asked somebody who it was, and I went up and introduced myself, and I never stopped chasing her.
Yeah.
Still to this day.
Yeah.
That's great. Okay, so I'm married, right? I know things aren't easy. What's one thing you would tell everybody, especially when you're in the music business like this? It can be a little rough. Hours are different. You guys are all over the place. What's one thing you got to have as a constant kind of to keep it all going?
I would say just being on the same page. And I know that's like kind of vague, but we both travel, and sometimes I'll be with an artist shooting a video shoot or something, and I'm gone for a week or so. And trust is huge, especially in the music industry.
I think it's genuinely knowing what your significant other, your spouse, is doing and taking interest in what they're actually doing. Mm-hmm. Like we spend a lot of time just telling each other actually what we're doing work-wise and personal. So we both know what's going on in each other's lives. There's never a gap.
We also, everyone likes to be on their phone. So yes, we both get home from work, and like we'll have our time of getting our social media out of us. But then we actually, and we talk about this all the time, we're like, we don't think a lot of couples are like I see some of my friends, and I'm like, we will sit on the couch or lay in bed for 3-4 hours. The TV's not on, we're not on our phones, and we legitimately look at each other and talk. We talk about our day. We talk about if there's, if we have a problem going on at work, or we'll get each other's feedback, and we definitely help each other. And we'll say, like, this is not going to be a fight, but, this situation is. And then, like, I'll tell him what I think about it, and he'll give the same feedback right back to me. But communication is huge. I think so.
Yeah, and it does help too. Us being kind of in the same industry, it gives us both another perspective that some other couples don't, because we do have some of the same situations happen, and so I'm understanding when I know she gets a call and has to pick up and fly out, and she is as just as understanding with me. So that definitely helps.
That's awesome. Okay, so before we get into the business side of things, I'm going to ask you each one question about the other one. We're going to do a little marriage, family feud, whatever that thing is. Okay, so give me... Yeah, I will. I'm going to put him on the spot first. Give me her favorite food.
Her favorite food? Japanese. Asian.
Is he right? He is correct. All right, there we go. Okay, his favorite food.
Oh, for sure, pasta. My pasta.
See, perfect. That wasn't even a game. All right, so I know you guys have some information. You are putting together a little organization, so tell us a little bit about that. Let everybody know what you guys are working on, and I'll give you the mic.
Go for it, babe.
Yeah. So, we are just now putting together and packaging everything that Callie and I have been doing for many years now. Myself, that being consulting in the areas of endorsements and sponsorships, linking artists and songwriters and people in the public eye to companies that want the exposure or want their certain brand tied to that artist. That is the long story short. Callie being the person that can. Well, you can probably explain your, yeah. There's a lot more that goes into it than I can explain.
Do you want to hold the mic, or is it cool with me holding it? Okay. So, what people don't realize, and what we started to realize is, I would, get a client, a new artist, an up and coming artist that is, working their way through the industry, trying to figure out, rights and wrongs and this and that, and I'll get a call up, hey, I have a photo shoot for my EP. It's my first, basically headshots that are going out. I need to find, my look, and we'll work together. And as I'm in the middle of doing their hair and makeup, we're sitting there talking, and because I don't know all of exactly what he does, but I know enough to where they start talking, and I'm like, hey, wait a minute. I got you a sponsor that can, get you hooked up with this for this and this and that. And it just all started really tying in. And same thing with Taylor. He'll be working with an artist, and, just in conversation, like even a male artist being like, hey, I have a shoot coming up or this and that. And he's like, hey, do you have someone for glam, men's grooming, hair and makeup? No, well, it's my wife. And it all just completely tied in together. And I have definitely met some of my goals and dreams, and I'm nowhere where I want to be. And I say that we're building our empire. And this is why we were just kind of like, let's put this all together. Even though we're already kind of doing it, let's really make it known to everyone. Like, hey, yes, we're married, but we both are working in the industry, but completely different sides of it. Sure. Sides that benefit you from all different areas. And we know so many people. And I tell people, like, if they don't want to work with us, but I hope they all do, like, you don't realize the connections that we have. And, like, I know a ton of people that he doesn't know. He knows a ton of people that I don't know. So we just kind of built it all together. It's called K&Q Entertainment Group. And K&Q standing for King and Queen. We have crown tattoos for King and Queen. We just call each other that. And, and it's started from the ground up. We're working on it. We're super busy. I know everyone is. So we haven't got to spend so much time on it. But I think it's a really good thing, and people are like, y'all are so smart. Like, not only are y'all married and you're with each other, but we get along very well, and realizing and knowing the industry and knowing what each other do makes it so much easier.
You guys have both sides covered pretty much, so it works out perfect.
And it gives us another reason to spend time together, which with us being so busy, that's another awesome way to get to spend time with my wife. But really, long story short, it's just we've spent a lot of time and effort, or at least trying to early on in our lives, so we can live how we want to the rest of our lives. So we're just taking all of the knowledge and experience and the network that we've built over the years here in Nashville to really, help benefit the up and coming artists that are kind of in our generation, so to speak, in the music industry cycle. And we're doing our best to put that together into a package that is nice and neat. And so hopefully one day when an artist is ready, they get to that point in their career when they need help, we know exactly what to do with them and know the direction to point them.
That's awesome. And how can people, I know they know your individual Instagrams and things like that. Yeah, we got the cat buddy hanging out with us too. It's cool. It's sitting here in the house. Yeah. So how can they find that? What can they look for? Where can they go to find some information for that help?
So our website will be up soon. It'll be kqentertainment.com. And
Our YouTube page is already up.
Yeah, you can search K&Q Entertainment on YouTube. And then Instagram is, I always say that's the best way to get us either personally or business-wise. We have an Instagram page, which is KQ Entertainment Group. So yeah, hit us up there.
And yeah, we like I said in another interview, but we definitely get back to people. So if you can't find it, or if you're like, hey, this is something I want to check out or maybe be a part of, or, you know, get some work from it, message us, shoot a message. We have an Instagram too for KQ Entertainment. Is it Entertainment or Entertainment Group?
It's KQ Entertainment Group.
Yep. Awesome. And it just shows a lot of our stuff. It's a lot of things that we post on our own as well. But it's super cool, and we genuinely love what we do, and that's another thing that I think it makes it so great. It's, yeah, we have all these connections, and we both are in it, and we could just do this company because we can, but we genuinely want to because we love it. We love helping out people. We love getting an artist started because there were people in both of our lives that, you know, helped us get to where we are now, and we truly believe that, you know, people did that for us, and we just kind of want to pay it forward and do it for other people as well.
There's always, I think, in anyone's career, regardless of what they do, there's that one person or a group of people that have helped them get to where they are, you know, success-wise. And I definitely have too many to count of those people, and we both do. We've been very fortunate. We have a lot of great friends in the entertainment industry, and that have helped us and done things that they didn't have to do to get us to where we are today. And we genuinely love doing that for other people now that we have kind of the weight that we can throw around to help the up-and-coming artists, songwriters, so to speak. We genuinely, you know, when we take on an artist or we start working with one, when we get excited about it, we are willing to.
We'll stay up until like 4 a.m.
Yeah, I mean, we
just like popping ideas, writing things down, like him sending emails. I mean, I can tell you, like, you know, there's that saying, what is it? Jack of all trades, master of none. I swear he's jack of all trades and master of all. Because when he, and that's one thing, like, I love as a wife, because, you know, when you see your spouse happy or excited about something, it makes you feel good too. And when he gets excited about an artist, it just like, it's like his high for him. And it makes me happy because I see him, how he's happy. And he will legit, I'll go to bed and wake up at 4:30 in the morning, and he is still up on his phone, sending out emails to companies, getting numbers. So as soon as his alarm goes off at 7 a.m., he can call, you know, somebody just to get, you know, if it's a sponsorship or just a connection. And it's awesome because, I mean, we love it, and getting to see him like so excited about it too. It's great.
That's awesome. Well, Taylor, Cali, thank you guys so much. It's so cool. The passion just flies. I mean, everybody who's watching this is going to get it. One of the main things when we started doing this, and my main inspiration was the up and coming artist, with the way that the format nowadays just sucks. Okay, I'm just going to lay it out there and say it sucks. Yeah. And there's too many artists that don't get noticed, or they can't find 100%. That person to have that happen. So it's really cool to see what you guys are doing, because it's the same in a way of, you have more of a pull right now to do that, which is great, and it's cool to make the connection with you guys. But y'all do me a favor, please check them out. They are fantastic people. We've hung out here for the day, and it's been amazing. So do us a favor, check out all of their stuff. I will post all the links to it, and check us out at bcord615. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Okay.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Bye, guys.